What's up, my Shane Bro Brass? It's been a year since I built my bike. It's been a good year. It's been a very good year with this Zane net right behind me. It's taken me to some pretty great places. Over some hills, through some ruts, and ultimately got me through some dirt. It's pretty fun. It was a lot of fun. Even during this weird COVID-19, I want to go ahead and just ride my bike all the time now. Man, wow, I feel like I'm being watched. Alright, take two. It's been a little while, so I'm a little nervous to make this video and, you know, have people potentially watching me, but whatever. This is me. I like making videos, so it's what's gonna happen. This year has been awesome with this bike. I have ridden the places on this that I have ridden on my previous bike, which is a Raleigh if you've watched my past videos. This bike is probably 5 to 10 times better than that bike previous. I like the geometry of this a lot more than my previous bike. And the dropper post allows you to kind of fit yourself into all kinds of different modes of riding. You can be climbing to descending within seconds without having to drop your post manually. So this is like way better of a function than just having a regular C-post. So if you don't have one and you ride all kinds of enduro trails, climbing and descending within minutes, I strongly recommend getting one of these because this thing is awesome. Just like that. It's my armrest right now. Also, these tires, they're wearing out on me. These Schwabe, they're Schwabe Hondstomps. Something like that. I don't know exactly how to say it, but it's something like that. They have been pretty good on the trails. If you got a trail tire that lasts of a year, I think you're doing pretty good. I mean, depending on how much riding you're doing. I probably did 25 to 30 rides this year on these tires. That to me is at least enough to possibly buy these tires again, or even, you know, find another tire, you know, that can last that long. But these tires still serve me right. The front is actually doing right. Rear is definitely wearing out. It's got a lot more rigid climbing on it. They've been pretty good. My front fork here has been just the beast on the trails as well. Kind of handles everything that I really throw at it. My rear suspension, you know, is pretty locked out, so that works out pretty well. But everything about this bike has really been awesome. I've been kind of loving how to ride the trails and learn exactly how to ride a hardtail on these really difficult trails, you know, that have been taking it on. They're not all necessarily black diamond trails, but it's something that an average mountain biker or anybody starting out would definitely struggle with. So I've been working a lot on my climbing. I've been actually pretty proud of my climbing abilities up to this point, and you know, my downhill skills obviously still need some work. I've had a few crashes going downhill this year, and you know, I really haven't crashed much, you know, knock on wood, on this bike. Probably only had like 2 or 3 really big crashes, thank goodness. And otherwise, you just really got to pick your lines right on a hardtail and if you pick them right, then you know most of the time you can get away and you know ride the next ride. The brakes work really awesome. The tires. And one other thing is obviously the GX Eagle. Like anybody who's ever ridden GX Eagle and gotten into that very highest gear and gotten to be able to get up a hill without fully just, you know, blowing their pants out, like, this thing's been awesome. And only having to think about, oh, you know, there's only 12 gears, there's not, you know, 24 gears or however many gear sets you would typically have. You kind of have to think less, ride more. I kind of like it. It's simplicity at the finest. It's been a full year, so I thought I would do a yearly update and really give you my score on this bike, this Dartmoor Hornet Zingnet. I like to call it Zingnet for my grandma and grandpa. But the Hornet has exceeded my regiment that I could put it through. Obviously it can go through a lot more than what I can put it through. I'm not like a top level rider or anything, but I have ridden it hard, definitely ridden it very hard. I mean, I give it a 10 out of 10 or, you know, 100 out of 100. I would definitely recommend this to any of my followers, anybody actually looking into buying a Dartmoor Hornet frame or an actual full scale bike. I recommend it full 100%, especially for anybody getting into biking. Go with a hardtail first, get full suspension second. I think that's the best way to learn how to ride a bike. You know, if you can pick how you ride your lines on a hardtail, you can pick really good lines that you're not going to blow out your tires and your rims on. Anything that you're going to ride a full suspension on, most likely the time can ride a hardtail on it if you have the right, correct line choice, that is. You know, with full suspension, you can definitely ride some nasty trails and have some big jumps, drops. But if you have your techniques down right with a hardtail and you translate them to a full suspension afterwards, man, your game is going to be off the charts. You're going to be able to do anything and everything that you want to do on the trails. Just takes that practice and skill. Thank you for tuning in to my COVID-19 lockdown, whatever you want to call it, video. My advice, go buy a Dartmoor Hornet or a hardtail. Just period. Just do it. Okay, it's fun. If you have any other questions, you can always fill me up. No. You can comment in comment section below. I will do kind of a video. One of my followers were kind of asking on me kind of breaking down my build from last year, and I haven't really been able to do that. Things going on in my life that I need to deal with. It's been a little bit of a difficult start of my year. Of course, all this other stuff is going on, but I'm trying to get through it, trying to stay positive, trying to soak up some sunshine even in my own front yard. So just holler at me, stay safe, stay well, and keep your mind right, eat right as well. So Shane Bro Bra is out. Yeah.